for my brake lights.
Ain't turning back. Now that I'm back on track, yeah. Take my word for it. Put a couple bands on it. And I don't plan on letting people turn me. No. You can say what you want. I'ma keep pressing on. I can't go back that game like I'm feeling great. Right? Talking to my past like focus on my brake lights. Cruising to my future now.
Welcome to Breaking the Silence.
Hey.
Thank you for joining us here on one more show that is definitely going to entertain you and hopefully bring you some laughs throughout your day. Right, ladies? We always
Yes.
like to laugh and have a
Always.
good time here
Always.
on
It's good
the
for the
show.
soul.
It is. Sometimes we just need a good laughing
Yes.
moment, and then all of our cares seem to go away.
know.
And you feel so much better. You feel
Especially
so
when
much
you
better.
can't keep your composure, like me sometimes.
Oh, yes.
Once you start
she goes
going.
in a rolling laughter.
But those are
I
the
love
best
those.
moments. Those are just so genuine, and it's like
Yeah.
it's just like a pressure release.
Yeah.
To just kind of let out that laughter and
Yeah.
let everything
You need
else
to
fall
let the
down.
tension go.
I know.
Yeah.
This is just so good.
And that is what this hour is for. This hour is to entertain you, to make you laugh, and also to inform you and just have some really good discussions
Oh, yes.
on the
It's
show.
always good to
It
have
is
good discussions.
But before we go any further, let us introduce ourselves to our beautiful viewers. I have,
Angeli.
Nori.
and I am Francisca, and we are Breaking the Silence. And that's what we're going to be doing in today's program, is breaking the silence on great topics that I feel that we can all relate to in one way or another. And that first topic that we're going to be talking about is falling back in love with me.
Ooh, I like this.
This
This
one
looks good.
is amazing.
Very good.
We need to
Yeah.
fall back in love with ourselves. We can't be loved and we can't show love without first loving ourselves.
You said it.
But this is going to be more about the breakups and the divorces, how you're going to be able to love yourself after you go through something like that.
Interesting.
And the next topic we're going to be getting into is, did I girl boss a little too hard?
Ooh.
This is gonna hit a nerve for some. So just don't be
Okay.
too pressured, okay?
Yes.
Okay,
So
this
we're
is
going to
gonna
be
be a good
talking
one.
about that. What does it even mean to girl boss too hard? What does that look like? Have we been doing it and not even
my
realizing it?
gosh.
And what are the effects of girl bossing too hard?
Yeah. Ooh. This is going to be a good one.
We'll talk about it later.
Let me just take a deep breath so that we can get into that. And we're also
Yes.
going to have our fun segment, which is Pump It or Dump It Spring 2026 edition.
Spring
All right.
is coming.
All right, because we
Ready.
are obviously the fashionistas.
Oh, well.
I tried.
Our opinions matter,
Give
okay?
our opinions. You may agree or you may disagree.
Yes.
But that's
Yeah.
why we have our text number and our Instagram page so that you can disagree with us or agree with us and
know.
tell us why. And also our reflective segment,
I love that.
Pick Your Person.
You better pick me, okay? Viewer, joiner, hi.
Yeah, so we're going to be highlighting those special people in our lives that are our rock, that are that person that we turn to for funny moments, for
Yeah.
laughter, for joy. We're going to be getting into all of that later on in the program.
Okay.
But ladies, social media, influence, it's a thing. Everybody's getting influenced by one thing or another.
Yes.
To do one thing, not to do another thing. One reel saying do it, another one saying don't, and then we get influenced one way or another. So have y'all been influenced lately to buy something ridiculous or hilarious?
Me, Angeli, to buy.
Oh,
think
yeah,
you
that
know
don't
what?
apply actually
Statement
because she
all
doesn't
this
buy
out.
anything.
I would probably think like a year before I buy. No, I'm kidding. But no, I'm somebody who would think and think and think. Unless it's food, that I would probably be
Let me
be
tell
an
you, this girl
exception.
has an appetite on how I don't know where the food goes,
other
but
than that, I would have to think twice or 3 times or 4 times.
Or
before I
100
buy it.
times.
So
Yeah.
were you
100 times.
influenced hilariously to do something, maybe not buy something, but you saw somebody else doing something, you're like, ooh, I'm gonna try that.
No.
I don't recall. I don't recall any. Yeah.
All right. What about you?
Yes, and then I regretted it because I ended up giving it away. So I was trying to save money by not going to the nail salon. So they were advertising like these nice gel nail polish and stuff like that. I bought the whole set. I bought the UV light and everything. And then I was like, I really don't have the time for this. And I ended up giving it away. So I just bought it by impulse.
Did you even try it?
No,
I tried it and I did it all wrong. And it was just like hard now. And I'm like, how am I going to get this off?
I did it too, and it did not come out well because I was also in the same. I was like, nails are getting too expensive, but I gotta have them done. So let me go ahead and buy one of those.
I was like, I'm gonna have to pay to get it off. Oh no, it was a mess. It was a mess.
I don't know. Mine was sticky. Like it was like tacky. I don't know. But I was like, I'm gonna leave it to professionals.
I gave it away.
This is just not for me.
Yeah. Like, you know what? Let me go back to the nail salon.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna take a quick break, and we're gonna be right back with more.
Hear from strong women who are crushing their goals, overcoming challenges, and living their best lives. You won't want to miss a single empowering minute. Stay tuned and join the movement.
I work.
And I want to keep working.
I work for the challenge.
Because people are counting on me
to provide for my family.
And I'm employed today because we work together.
Work together.
Work together.
When my life changed in an instant.
When I got hurt.
Needed support.
We made a plan.
So I could come back strong.
So I could stay in the game.
Because we couldn't succeed without her.
It wasn't a matter if I could go back to work.
It was a matter of when and how.
Because working works.
Working works.
It lets me earn a living.
Be there for the team.
Together, we made a plan.
To keep me on the field for 2,632 games in a row.
To keep me working.
America works best when all Americans can work. Ensuring workers can stay on the job or return to work following an injury or illness is essential to America's economy. To learn more, visit whatcanyoudocampaign.org.
On Breaking the Silence, we aim to broaden your horizons on a variety of topics.
Understand that things happen, life happens, mistakes happen.
Beneficial advice you can use in your daily life.
When you're mentally exhausted, it's a completely different thing.
Let's explore today's topic together on Breaking the Silence.
As women, we tend to really dive into our relationships. We change certain things about ourselves. We don't really enjoy the things that we used to enjoy in the same way because we give so much of ourselves to our husbands, to our boyfriends, in our relationships. But what happens when that relationship ends? When you end up finding yourself getting divorced after so many years of being married? What do? How do you find yourself again? So if this is something that you are going through or somebody that you know is going through this segment is here to help you and to show you how you can heal and rediscover yourself after a breakup or a divorce. So ladies, a lot of the times when we see these people that are going through divorce, and we've been through it, we've gone through ups and downs in our relationships, and it can be a really difficult time to go through, right? Because your whole identity was wrapped in your relationship. Your whole identity was who you were with this person. Your likes, your enjoyment, everything was tied to them. So now it's like you're all alone, almost like if you were in the middle of an ocean on a boat by yourself, completely lost, with no real direction, because everything was tied into that relationship. So it's really important that we try to, as it says, falling back in love with me. Like, what does that look like? Going on dates with ourselves, getting to rediscover things that we enjoy. Because things that we enjoyed back when we first started dating the person or got married could change over time. We change our likes and our hobbies and our interests so often that it's really important for us to kind of use this moment to really reflect on ourselves. What is it that I love? What is it that I enjoy? What are hobbies that bring me joy? Getting to really know yourselves again after this relationship. Can y'all agree that this is something really important we should be doing?
Very true. Because like, imagine how many years, right, for that person, your world revolved around that person or what that person liked. Maybe even sometimes you, as you mentioned, like the hobbies that you used to do, the other person that you were in a relationship with didn't agree to that. So you kind of like put it in the back burner so that they can be happy. So now, what does dating yourself look like? How does it look like when you fall back in love with yourself, you know? So going back to that, but also taking care of yourself, because there are times that you took care of the other person and you probably didn't take care of yourself, what the other person liked. And now that that world is gone, you're left with, what am I going to do now?
Right.
You know, like my entire schedule, my entire calendar, my entire hobbies, the job, the career, everything revolved around this person. And that is why it's hard at first. Of course, it is hard. So like it's a day-to-day, step-by-step. What do you do before? What do you used to like? Now, self-care. Okay, I'll take myself to, you know, the coffee shop. That coffee that I used to like, let me get myself some coffee, some flowers, right? We had a guest one time and she said that she dedicated a day in her week just for herself. So if that's something that you need for you to get back to not your old you, because of course you change as well. There are things that you've changed for the better. So it's not like going back to your old self, but the hobbies that you used to like, that you put in the back burner before, reading or watching movies or, you know, exercising, working out, you know, arts and all of that, dancing, whatever hobbies that you did not enjoy before, not because you did not enjoy it, but because the other person didn't enjoy it for you. So that's how, because when you date somebody, you do whatever they like. So now when you date yourself, you do what you like to do, so that you can fall in love back with yourself, because sometimes it's really hard when there's nobody there to kind of like motivate us, to tell us, hey, this is what you need to do. So you need to do that for yourself.
Yeah, and that season is very important because you have to be able to heal before you move on. You know, however you guys parted ways, whether it was on good terms, whether it's on bad terms, you need that space, you need that time in order for you to heal, in order for you to evaluate yourself. You know, where did I go wrong? What are some things that I need to work on myself, so that way when, you know, the next person comes around, I'm well grounded. You know, I'm more grounded, I'm more mature. I will know what to compromise, what not to compromise, because at times, you know, if you're young, very young, and you get into a relationship and stuff like that, without you even realizing, there's certain things that you end up compromising, you end up putting aside, which you wouldn't have done if you had, you know, that maturity and experience. So there's so many things that entails, but definitely healing before moving on is definitely one of the things that you need to do. Learning what you truly want as well. That's also something that you need to explore, invest in, falling back in love with yourself, things that brought you joy, things that, you know, made you who you were, made you be that go-getter, made you be that, you know, driven person that was, you know, ready for anything and everything. And there's so many things, but I think the number one thing will be definitely healing, you know, emotionally, mentally, before moving on.
Yeah, because if we take those kind of traumas and wounds from our past relationship and we don't really heal from that and begin to love ourselves and heal from that, we're going to end up bringing that into our next relationship, and it's going to destroy the relationship before the relationship even gets started. So we have to heal from the toxicity that happened in our past relationship. And maybe your relationship wasn't even toxic. You say it was a great relationship, but we just decided to part ways. There's still healing that needs to be done in that. You still need to work on getting over that relationship, healing from that relationship, so that when you enter a new relationship, you're not like, oh, well, my ex used to do it this way, my ex used to do this, because then you're going to be comparing that person, your new person, to your ex. And you have to be able to get over that, heal from it, but more importantly, love yourself. Because if you come from a place where you are still like hating yourself or not liking something about you, you're not going to accept true love. You're going to accept love that's just going to come anyway, and not the true love that is going to love you and value you. You find that when you love and value yourself, because then you have standards as to what you're going to accept and what you're not going to accept. So take this time, take this opportunity to go out on dates with yourself, to have spa days, to find hobbies and interests that you really enjoy. Don't worry about a relationship right now. Don't worry about, oh, but I'm the only one that's single, everybody else is in relationships. Be in a relationship with yourself, focus on yourself, love yourself, and then the right person will come at the right moment. All right? You're stronger than you think you are. You got this. Don't allow the pressures of society to get to you. Focus on yourself. Go out and enjoy dating yourself. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Your voice, breaking the silence.
The Universal Church is open 7 days a week, 365 days a year. If you are in the southern region and looking for a home church, there is a place where free help is available for everyone. We are located in many southern states. Take a look. The largest city in Louisiana, New Orleans. You can find us at 138 North Broad Street, New Orleans, Louisiana, 70119. In the state capital of Alabama, Montgomery. We are located at 2045 Madison Avenue, Montgomery, Alabama, 36107. We are located in the Peach State, Georgia. Our address is 3110 East Ponce de Leon Avenue, Scottsdale, Georgia, 30079. There are no dress code requirements. Come as you are with an open heart and let God work in your life. We don't judge, we help. Call us for locations near you. 888-332-4141. Come and see how God can transform your life. Make your way to the Universal Church.
I'm 5'11", barely 5'4".
I weigh about 170 pounds.
Brown eyes.
Blue eyes.
Brown hair.
Gray hair.
I'm a baseball fanatic.
I'm a wife.
A mom.
A sister.
And a grandfather.
I'm a bodybuilder.
I'm a research analyst.
Small business owner.
Teacher.
Dance fitness instructor.
Film and television actor.
I'm an office clerk.
I'm a copywriter.
I'm a veteran.
I have a prosthetic leg.
I have multiple sclerosis.
I have lupus.
Cerebral palsy.
Post-traumatic stress disorder.
I'm blind.
And I'm working in a job I love.
I love.
Because I was given a chance.
Because I was given a chance.
To contribute my skills and talents.
To show my disability is only one part of who I am.
Who I am.
Who I am.
At work, it's what people can do that matters.
For more information, visit What Can You Do campaign.
Overhyped or overcritiqued? We've got a list of trends to evaluate. Join the host in deciding whether to pump it or dump it on Breaking the Silence.
All right, so it's time for Pump It or Dump It Spring Edition.
Okay.
All right, are you ready
ready
for these spring trends?
You're ready. You've been ready.
How excited was that? How are we ready?
I'm ready. So excited.
Okay.
I mean, I enjoyed this segment, but we're definitely not the fashionistas who should be judging. So don't go by our opinions.
Don't.
And if you have any opinions, we would love to hear from you because I'm sure y'all are the fashionistas on the other side of the screen. All right?
Yes.
So we would want to hear your thoughts and opinions on this.
Okay.
But are we ready to judge?
Yes, we are.
To pump or to dump?
Yes, we're ready. I'm ready.
Let us look at our first fashion trend.
All right.
Oh,
The Mandarin jacket. Pump it or dump it? I
pump it. I would pump it.
I would pump it.
I would dump it.
Really? Why?
I just
it looks different. It looks
it's
like
different. It's different, but I
no.
Yeah.
I would pump it. Yeah,
for sure.
I would. Okay. All
Okay.
right. Pump it. Pump it. Pump. 2 against 1. Pump it.
Or pump it.
Look, they're pumping it too.
Okay. Pump it.
All righty. Okay.
All right. Let's
Next
see
one.
the next one.
Everything is romantic. Are we pumping or dumping? Y'all see mines already?
Everything is romantic. Like, what
It's
is
like flowery, lacy,
Yeah.
kind of.
Okay, I will pump it.
You
I'll
pump it?
Yeah.
I would dump it.
I will pump
Yeah,
it.
I'll dump it too.
I'll pump
Dump.
it. Spring is coming, so
Yeah.
I'll pump it.
Nah.
You'll see me with
Everything
orange flower.
romantic.
Okay, I'm gonna hold you to that. I want to see you on
One day.
here.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Okay, so
One
yeah,
day.
we're dumping
Watch out
it.
for it.
Yep. Dump it. Yep.
Next one.
All right. Let's see our next one.
Drop waist dress.
I mean, I think it depends. It depends. It depends on the body type.
There you go. Because if I wore that,
can y'all picture Francisca?
No, you would not. You would not.
No, it's not that you would not wear it. I mean, if you're pumping the dress.
No, yeah, I mean,
I love a low-waisted like pants or dress.
Yeah,
because back in the day, that was the look,
that
was the style.
Yeah,
and when I had the body shape to wear it, I would wear it.
Yeah,
but now
I will pump it.
For me, I would have to dump it. I mean, pump it for those body types, but dump it for myself.
Pump this one.
I would dump it. Me personally, I would dump it at the moment. Maybe in the future, I'll dump it. But not right now.
So you just follow up with me in 6 months after I've been on my health journey. And get everything in shape.
Yeah.
Tucked in tight.
All right. Next one. Let's see.
Track pants.
Oh, pump.
Listen, hands down, pumping
no question.
all the way.
But maybe not with the heels. Yes,
I think it's cute.
It depends. Yeah, it looks kind of cute.
I don't like the
this
jacket,
one is
though.
fine. This part, no.
No,
But
both
I'll
of
still
them
pump
really
it.
looks nice. I don't know about the jacket.
I don't like the jacket, but the pants
I'm
with
liking
the heel.
this right here. Yeah.
That's like wearing a really cute dress and having sneakers on.
Sneakers.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'll pump it although.
not really.
Cute. No, it is. That's cute.
A little. All right, but yeah, I'm
You
pumping
don't
it.
like that look. I like it. I love it.
Yeah, no, that
Or
part
even like
is
a
not-
suit and then tennis shoes. It looks good. I like that look. Not everybody likes it.
Depending on the
not-
occasion.
it depends.
Yeah.
Depends.
Okay. All right. Next one.
All right.
Satin trainers.
Yeah, I'll pump it.
I'm debating.
I'm
pump
torn
it.
on this
yeah,
one.
yeah, me too. I'm
Because
debating.
I don't know how well they would do like outside.
Right, and
But they look so
it's-
cute.
They look super
cute, but the
I'm just-
maintenance,
yeah.
yeah,
The functionality.
It's like
but I
having
still
like
pump it.
suede shoes.
yes, the
still pump
maintenance on it is you're gonna have to be very careful.
I think I'm pumping all of these.
I'll
Checking
dump
the
it.
weather.
I'll dump it.
Spring.
I'll dump it.
I'll pump it.
I'll dump it. I'm
pump
sorry.
Pump.
I'll
Dump
pump
it. Y'all are
It's
pumping
just like
it.
you gotta
okay.
check the weather before you wear them.
It looks cute though.
It's kind of like, you know, when you have your white shoes, you gotta check the weather.
Oh,
Make sure
right.
there's gonna be no
shoes.
rain.
Yeah.
So they don't get dirty. But they're cute.
They're so cute.
Yeah, they look
It's
cute.
So cute.
All
And they
right.
would look cute with the dress.
Yeah.
Yes, it would. It really would.
The drop down dress. Yes.
Okay.
Well, maybe for somebody else, not for me. All right, next
right.
one.
Next one.
Low rise skirts.
No, dump it. Sorry. I like the drop down dress, but not the skirt.
Again, depending on the body type.
No, this
I'm
one
gonna
looks
dump
like
it.
No,
Yeah,
I
dump
don't-
it.
I don't want
Dump
this
it, dump it, dump it.
Nope.
Once upon a time, I did have my like low rise phase where
Oh,
everything
yes,
was
me
just
too.
yeah.
That was in the
Anyway.
90, early 2000s, like
Yeah,
low rise
but-
everything.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, yes.
They're cute though.
They are
They're
cute,
cute.
if you have the body. If you have that body shape,
Then
but,
okay. If you don't, I
please
mean,
don't.
to each his own. Next one. Next one. Let's go to our next one. Utility dressing.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Pump it. Pump it. Pump it.
I'm gonna
Pump
pump it.
Pump it.
Yeah, I got one of those.
I'll pump it.
Jackets.
I'll pump it. Yes.
So, pump it.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
rock
pump it. 100%. All right.
rocking
All
it.
right.
Next one.
Next, scarf dressings.
Scarf dressings.
It depends.
Nope. I'm dumping this one.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Dumping it.
Maybe this
And
one
I
is
remember
good.
we used to have,
Yes.
back in the day, we used to have those kind of tops.
Yes.
With the low cut pants.
Yeah.
That one
But
has a
no,
little bit more
but
fat
not anymore.
It look cute.
But
So
dump it.
Past that.
I'll pump it.
That
This one,
phase.
I will.
Dump it.
Especially
Dump.
for this one. It
Dump,
looks
dump, dump.
Yeah.
No. We are dumping it. They're looking at us like, ew, they're not fashionista.
Don't worry, I got you guys. I'm pumping all of them. Well, except for the low rise skirts, but yeah, I think we got.
All right.
All right.
Yes, we do.
Ooh,
pleated dress.
Yes. Pump, 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 pump,
Pump. 100%. I love these. Pleated dress, pleated pants. I love them. But it is pricey though whenever you have to take it like to the dry cleaners. Because it's pleated, it takes more time. You know, it's time consuming for them.
But
So yeah, the price is up there.
But
But I love it.
Yeah,
It's
pump
really, really nice.
Okay, I would dump it.
Pump it. Yes.
Okay, spring is looking
They
nice.
look so cute. I like
For
this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right.
We got
let's
one
see.
more?
One more.
Boat shoes.
Boat
yes.
shoes.
Yes. Pump, 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 pump.
I like those
Pump.
there. But
These kind
are
of look
not
like
really.
Eastlands a little bit, except for this part right here. It looks a little too bulky. Did you ever rock Eastlands? No? Okay.
They
yeah.
look so.
I don't know about this
I don't
one.
like
This one
those.
looks funny.
I like that one. I like both.
You
of
know
them.
what? I'm
Pump
dumping
it.
it.
I'm pumping it.
I'm dumping it.
Dump it.
I'm dumping it.
Pump, pump, pump.
Seems like some of these fashion trends that are coming in 2026 were back in the early
Yes.
2000s.
Yeah.
But that's how fashion is. It always seems to
Yeah.
like circle back.
It does.
They
It
recycle.
sure does.
And just add a little bit of something.
Well,
you know.
that's why they say like nothing is new under the sun. It's just been
Right.
recreated and just changed
Yeah.
up. We've
Yeah.
seen a lot of the 80s styles that came back. I remember when we did a pump it or dump it. I think it was last year. Some of the trends that were showing
Yeah.
reminded me exactly of the 80s and then of the 90s. So it always will
With a
cycle
little
back
twist.
through. Yeah.
With a little twist.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I
okay.
hope you enjoyed this pump it or dump it, and it gave you some new ideas of what you're going to be, how you're going to be styling your outfits this spring. All right, but the show is not over. We still have great topics in store for you, so stay tuned. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Feeling the energy? You're tuned into the right place. Breaking the silence is keeping it real, right here, right now. More empowering conversations, and the voices you need to hear are coming up next. Stay with Angelique, Francisca, Nori, and Shaitia. The conversation is just getting started.
Have you ever helped a fellow veteran?
Of course.
Yes. Have you ever asked for help yourself?
It's always tough, right? I always feel like I can solve my own problems, but eventually, you just can't deal with it on your own. And you start to question, maybe people would be better off without me. When you realize that you're not alone, once you take that first step, there's so much support.
Everyone loves a champion, someone whose performance puts them head and shoulders above the rest. But not all champions wear a medal or hoist a trophy. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we see champions everywhere we look. In every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. We believe abuse can be prevented by taking a hard look at how we coach, how we train, and how we interact after the last whistle. We have provided over 2 million safe sport trainings. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job, it's our promise.
On Breaking the Silence, we aim to broaden your horizons on a variety of topics.
I don't care who you are, fair is fair.
Beneficial advice you can use in your daily life.
You have to maximize, retirement.
Let's explore today's topic together on Breaking the Silence.
Being ambitious is great, but what happens when we're a little too ambitious, where we want to be able to achieve everything? We want to achieve success in the workplace. We want to be able to have the family, the house, the vacations. We want to have everything, and we want to excel at everything. But what does that cost at the end of the day? Because then we're trying to achieve so many things that we don't even get time to enjoy what it is that we have achieved, because we're so busy trying to just keep up, and we're becoming exhausted trying to just keep up this life that we wanted so badly to have. But we achieved everything at the same time. We got the promotion, we had our first child, we just got married, we just bought the new house, we're doing all of these things, and now we're like, but we don't even have a moment to enjoy it because I'm too busy just trying to keep up and manage everything. Does that sound a little too familiar? Yeah. Well, that's what we're going to be talking about in this topic. Did I girl boss a little too hard? So this isn't just relating to work. It is relating to life. Because we are so ambitious. We want to do everything and achieve everything and show that we can do it all. And we can. But it becomes, at first it looks like we can, right? Everything is well. But after years of trying to girl boss and keep everything together, you become exhausted because you're no longer running on the high anymore. You're no longer running on that adrenaline that's keeping you going. You're achieving these goals. You're doing all these great things. But now it's just become your life. And now you don't even have those few hours to yourself to recoup your mind. And that is what a lot of people are talking about now, that women in general are starting to spread themselves too thin. It's kind of like you can do everything, but you don't do everything well. So it's the same thing with us. We can do so many things, but are we really giving it our best? Are we really investing in our children, making sure that we're investing in them and helping them to grow into the humans we want them to be? Or are we just kind of going through the motions of parenthood? The same thing in work and our relationships. We're just doing the bare minimum. And we've had so many guests on our show that have talked about this, that are women entrepreneurs, that have businesses, that do amazing things. But they also had to find over time the balance between the two. And we actually have a clip from one of our past guests, Dr. Angela Jones, and she is talking about women spreading themselves too thin. Let us take a listen to what she had to say.
I feel like in the last 10, 15 years, women do too much. And it's not because of our own making. It's kind of what has happened over the last few decades. We want to be great in everything because we are amazing. We can do everything, but the question is, should we be doing everything? Of course we want a thriving career. We want to have a partner in life. We want to have children. We want to buy a home. We want to own our business. We want, the list goes on, but we don't have time. We don't have the capacity to do it. So I'm just seeing a lot of women who are they don't understand why it's so hard to juggle everything that society has told us we should be able to have. And it's just an imbalance between what we desire and what society desires for us, and even our partners, how they see us in that space as well. So that's been the main thing. It's I am spent, I'm tired. You talk to most women, the first thing they're going to say is that they're tired.
Well, she just summed it all up. Exactly what we were just talking about.
Yeah. And it's we're always on, right? And it's we get home and there's still work to do. Okay, now it's not the job, but it's the kids, right? Now it's managing household chores. Now it's doing this, taking care of the kids, taking care of their school. What do we have for lunch? What am I going to meal prep for tomorrow? Or maybe not even that, because you don't even have the energy for it. So imagine yourself, you're not even thinking about how am I going to rest? Because I have a lot of responsibilities. I have a lot of tasks. You're still, maybe you work from home and you're still being bombarded by emails, by tasks, phone calls, and all of that. So you take care of that crying baby on your one hand, and another hand, your laptop, your computer, or your coffee. Like, it seems like, okay, I need to have more than 2 arms, because to be able to like do all of these things. And then when you tell yourself, or maybe people around you, they see that you're really being drained. Hey, get some rest, you feel guilty about that how am I going to be able to get rest or rest when I know I have other things to do? But you know that you need that rest, but you feel so guilty about it. So there was no balance there. You're just in exhaustion mode. You were just running on empty. You're just wanting to do right now. And then later on, maybe I'll think about, resting. Maybe later on, after you've been exhausted, after you've been burnt, because burnout is really real. And now, as you've mentioned, they're talking about it right now. But before, or even now, we see still people that, especially women, that even though we talked about it, we're talking about it, but we're not applying it, because, hey, we talk, but then, okay, when work is there in front of us, we just girl boss a little too hard. So there's no balance there. And as you were talking about the guest, one of our guests as well mentioned about balance, how, yes, you can still achieve a career. Yes, you can still have time for your family, and you can have time for yourself. So you don't burn out yourself, not giving the best for your career, not giving the best for your family, and not giving the best for yourself. So let's let's listen to the audio from Shalena Ombuni.
When you're at a point where you're doing successful things, people naturally want to gravitate, right? But we also have to take in mind our capacity. I had to learn you're not being mean for saying no. You're not being mean because you don't have time. And you're hurting yourself, jeopardizing because I used to jeopardize my own health, cutting treatments, things like that to get things done. And I had to realize, no, if you're not here, it can't get done anyway. So just finding balance in that, staying organized and persevering, honestly.
And what she said is so, so true. That right there is a woman who has balance. And that's exactly what we need to have. I'm sorry, but a lot of times we set ourselves up, and it's good. It's great to be ambitious, but how can we be ambitious without the burnout? There's so many. First, we have to be realistic. Okay, you want to accomplish the career, you want to accomplish the business, you want to accomplish the family, the house, the cars, all of these good things, and that is great. But you need to be well grounded, and you need to be realistic when it comes to that. You can't just be like, okay, because a lot of us, we've done that growing up, or, as a kid, we're saying, okay, by this age, I'm going to accomplish this, by that age. And we want to stay on that. But listen, life happens. Okay. Certain things that we want to accomplish, we might not accomplish it in a specific time frame. It might take longer. So we can't be inconsiderate and hurt ourselves. And let's say, for example, bring a child into the world, knowing that our main investment right now is the business, is the career, is, whatever it is, establishing your marriage and all of these things. So we have to, be well grounded, be realistic, and have that balance, because if not, like we said, total burnout is going to happen. And it's no longer going to be something about pleasure and, success and enjoying it, because you're just going to be too burnt out. You're just surviving. You're just trying to make it day by day, juggling all of these things. So you're going to be doing a little bit of everything, but you're not going to be successful in everything.
And they always say, you kill yourself for your work. You kill yourself for the things that you want to achieve in life. And then you do not, and as she said, you do not take care of your health. She was not doing treatments. And when she was on the program, she was on dialysis. Now, she didn't allow dialysis to stop her, because in fact, she was doing business from the dialysis chair. But at first, she would skip appointments. And we always hear, don't kill yourself for your work, because at the end of the day, somebody else is going to be able to do what it is that you're doing.
There you go.
And if we're not taking care of our health, even with our family, you say, but I'm a single mom, I have to take care of my kids. There are no options. But then what happens if you're so sick, you cannot take care of your kids? Somebody's going to have to take care of your kids. And so we have to do what we can to make sure that we are the best version of ourselves and the healthiest version of ourselves, so that we are able to do all the things that we want to do. But that means that we have to have balance. That means that we need to say no, and we need to prioritize our health, our mental health. We need to prioritize the things that are going to feed us and fill us and make us who we need to be, so that we can continue to girl boss and not allow it to hinder us or to affect us in a negative way.
Right.
So if this is a situation that you are facing, you say that this topic is something that really hits home to you, sit down and evaluate how it is that you're spending your time. Is there moments where you're just on the couch scrolling social media that you could be using as, let me go outside and walk for a moment. Let me do something that's going to bring me peace, kind of recentering myself so that I am taking care of my body. Are there things that I can start changing in my life so that I'm eating healthier, so that I'm taking care of my health? Is there moments where I could be working out? There's so many areas in our lives that we can work on, but we need to take that moment, even if it's just 10 minutes a day, to figure out where it is that we can start implementing new and better, healthier habits into our life, so that we can continue to girl boss and not allow that to hinder us or to take us down. All right, I hope this segment helped you, gave you something to think about, but we're gonna take a quick break and we'll be right back.
What am I doing with my life? I was supposed to already be in my apartment and own my luxury car.
You may feel like you haven't accomplished much lately, but every small win deserves to be celebrated, no matter how small. Making it to work on time, getting out of bed, washing the dishes. These aren't just tasks, they're victories. Progress is happening one step at a time. Keep putting one foot in front of the other. Don't overlook the little things. They're proof you haven't given up. Today, we're celebrating you and your small wins. We see you. Keep going.
In every family, small conversations can make a big impact. I grew up on tour with my parents. Kind of different, but we bonded over music just like other families do over sports, camping, or other interests. And we talked. Little everyday conversations from silly to serious that built a foundation over time. Honest conversations, like when my dad shared his experiences as an alcoholic.
Your honesty about that part of your life gave me a sense of integrity that I wanted to uphold in my own life. And I was so grateful that you and Mom had become these sober, stable people who were always there for me.
I wanted you to know, from someone who's been in recovery more than 30 years now, that hard work is what creates success, not alcohol or other drugs, whether it's music or anything else. I said it a lot, and I'm glad you took it to heart.
Talk, they hear you. For more information about talking with your kids about underage use of alcohol and other drugs, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Pick your person. Yeah, we love to celebrate those special people in our lives. They don't always know how special they are and what they mean to us, but they definitely mean something. And we have to be able to celebrate them.
Yes.
Are y'all ready to celebrate your people?
I am ready to celebrate my peoples.
All right, who you going to celebrate and why, Nori?
So I have this very, very good friend of mine. She's in Florida. And she's kind of like my joy booster. Let me tell you, this girl, she makes me laugh. She uplifts my mood and stuff like that. Recently, she sent me this reel. I was watching this reel, and when I kid you not, I was laughing for like 10 minutes straight, to the point where my husband was like, "What is wrong with you? Stop it." He had to watch what she sent me. I sent her an audio cracking up for like almost 2 minutes. I couldn't keep my composure. It was just, and I was like, girl, I needed this. Because I was really exhausted that day. I was just like, I'm done. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to know anything else. I don't want to know about anybody. I'm just so over it. And then I opened it. needed. And I was like, oh my gosh, I really, really needed it.
I need to know what this reel was about.
I'm going to send it to you.
You gotta send it to us.
I'm going to send it to you.
You gotta send it to us.
So,
All
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good. All right. So for me, my growth partner, I'm not gonna say partner, partners. Okay. So in life, we've had, like for me, in my life, I've had a lot of mentors, right? Like, those who tells you, guides you, but then they made it more special because these mentors turns to like friends. So they became friends but there's still that mentor who pushes you to your, not your limit, but they know that you can still do it, so that when they see that when they saw me doing something, hey, this is not, the path, and they push me to, hey, you can do this, right? So, and without making you feel small, because you can do it. This is not your limit. I see a potential in you. So these mentors, and now they turn to a friend because now you can also confide in them and say, I'm struggling in this. And, they push you and tell you, hey, this is the truth. And this is what you need to do. Yes, I'm reprimanding you. I am giving you discipline or something like that. But also it's pushing you to grow so that you're not just in that comfort zone where you think that this is my limit. This is my only boundary. So those mentors that turn to friends I'm going to shout them out in this growth partners.
Okay, nice.
It's very important to have there in your corner.
Sounds like us, right?
I don't want to put names, but you can.
If the shoe
fits, wear it, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So mine would be the one that energizes me. When I am with her, she's a great friend of mine. When I am with her, she just kind of like hypes me up, brings up my mood, brings up my energy, because her personality just kind of is contagious. And the way that she is, the way that she moves in life just kind of excites me and makes me kind of more energized. And it really does allow me to kind of show my goofier side, because a lot of the times I don't show that side unless I'm really close with you. Like I don't show that side to everybody. You got to be on a personal level with me for that one. But she definitely will bring it out in me.
She'll help you get on the wild side.
Yeah. And I appreciate that, because sometimes like I'll go meet up with her and I'm not really having that kind of a day, and she kind of hypes me up and makes everything fun. Yes, exactly. And it's good to have somebody like that in your corner. It's kind of like when they send you a meme, except for it's a person, and they kind of just put you in the right kind of mood, and you're like,
thank you, I needed that.
Right. Thank you. That I could enjoy life again, and I don't have to take everything like so serious and just kind of be on this one road. You just kind of come in there and like totally disrupt it, kind of like a wrecking ball. It's just it's just destruction everywhere. But I really I appreciate that. That's great.
Cool. Okay.
Great.
So we all have that special person in our life that adds to our life in one way or another. If you have a special person that you want us to shout out or you want to celebrate, we would love to hear your story. Go ahead and send us a text message or shoot us a DM with that information, and we will share them here on air if you want. If you don't, you just want to participate, that's cool as well. Yeah. But if you say, hey, I don't mind you shouting them out on air, we would love to shout them out in our next segment, all right? So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Laugh, learn, and love with Breaking the Silence. We'll be right back.
Who do you turn to when your best friend sinks into depression? Where do you go when your father faces moments of hardship? How do you help your sister when her world falls apart? As a faithful viewer, you know that help is just a phone call away. But it's not just for you. Our 24-hour helpline is open to everyone, day or night, free of charge. If someone you know is struggling, share our helpline number with them. They can call 1-888-332-4141 or text us 1-888-312-4141. Men and women of faith are ready to listen, pray, and guide anyone in need. They don't have to face life struggles alone. LFN's helpline is where problems are heard and prayers are made.
Breaking the Silence Real women, real conversations, real time. Empowering, motivating, and inspiring you live throughout the week. But we know life gets busy, and you shouldn't have to miss a single moment. Check out watch.ulfn.org/breaking-the-silence. Your one-stop destination to catch up, rewatch, and relive your favorite episodes anytime. Unfiltered conversations, influential guests, life-changing moments. All just a click away. Why miss out when you can experience Breaking the Silence over and over again on your time? Start watching today.
All right, ladies, you know what I'm going to do?
What are you gonna do? You're gonna take me out for some coffee. She's so nice.
Take us shopping.
You heard that silence?
You're gonna take
That
us
hurt
to
me. It
somewhere?
hurt my heart.
Spa?
So what I am going to do after the show is I'm going to take myself on a date.
Oh. Can you take us with you?
Yes, can I come?
No, I want to go with myself.
No,
y'all not
have a date with
participating in Breaking the Silence earlier?
Have a date with your friends.
know.
That's one of the. No, that's one. Reconnecting with friends.
Yes,
No.
exactly. That's a part of
You
it.
see what I get? Why would I want to take them for lunch when they're just in my ear? In my ear.
see this?
Because I want some coffee.
So buy
maybe a
me some
snack.
coffee. Why don't you take me out?
Okay, I'll buy you a coffee and you buy me a coffee.
We're going to go out.
All right.
Reconnect with you.
That sounds like a plan, but not today. But seriously, if you are in that season where you have just gotten a divorce or you are in that phase after a breakup, take this time to love yourself. Take this time to go out on dates with yourself, to reconnect with old friendships. Because a lot of the times when we get into these relationships, the relationships and our partners become our friends.
Yeah.
And all the friends that we had before, that whole friend circle, we have basically ghosted them because we are so invested in that relationship. So reconnecting with old friends, with old relationships is something really important for us to kind of focus on, right?
And healing. Healing before
Most
moving on.
important.
I can't stress that enough. It is very, very important. So whenever you get into the groove again, you know, you're well grounded. You know what you want. You know what you're willing to compromise and not compromise. And you'll do things differently. Because no one gets with anybody to just be like, okay, you know what? I'm planning for us to break up later on down the line. No, I mean, you know. So,
and this
well,
time
at
it's
least I
not gonna
hope
hit
not.
Some people do.
I mean, if that's...
They're like, well, you know, it's the holiday
Let's not get into
season.
that. That's
I
like
need
a
somebody
whole
for
nother
now.
topic.
But it's not gonna hit you as hard as before because now you're whole. So yeah, they can add on to your life.
Exactly.
But you're already whole and happy within you, so that they're just gonna add that happiness.
That's
in your
right.
life.
Yeah, and that's what it's
like
supposed to do. The relationship's supposed to add to your life. It's not supposed to take away from your life
not
or
supposed to drain
make
you.
exactly. Just like girl bossing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. Success.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Take that one.
Success should elevate you, you know, it should help you, you know, improve and be happy and stuff, and not drain you. If it's draining you, girl, pump the brakes, you know.
But first, you have to scan this QR code.
Yeah.
Go ahead and scan that QR code. It'll take you to our Instagram page, Breaking the Silence _talk show. There you'll be able to join the show, be a viewer.
Be a joiner.
Of the program. Don't just be a viewer.
You know.
We want you to be a viewer joiner. All right? Because we have a special chair just for you.
We do.
On our set, waiting
We
to
sure
hear
do.
your story, to hear about your business, whatever it is that you are doing, that you are girl bossing at. We want to hear from you, all right? But that's the end of the show.
That's all we
We're
got.
running out of
That's all.
time. So until next time, we'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.